Hello, everybody. It is July 31st, last day of July 2023. I'm Drew.
I'm Tara.
Get up on that mic. This is America's #1 sports sibling entertainment 69 podcast, Chicago-based MELLONfights.
Yeah.
That's what we are, Tara. We're the #1 69 podcast.
I think so.
I've been thinking about, can we just change our name to the 69 podcast? I think it's doable.
I don't think anyone's got it yet.
The 69 cast.
Mm-hmm.
MELLONfights, brought to you by MELLONfights. Maybe we just do a podcast that's 69 seconds long each week or 69 minutes long each week. We're not on. This is episode 70, Tara. So
I know.
I don't know what to look forward to. I think that 69 was a masterpiece. I don't know if anyone listened to it.
It was so good.
It was a masterpiece. It was 69 minutes of gold.
Mm-hmm.
I think that maybe we should stick to 69-minute episodes exactly.
Yeah.
And be the 69-minute episode.
Yeah.
Meaning
I showed some of my friends the dancing clip from the 69th episode.
Mm-hmm.
And they freaking loved it. They go, "Why aren't you famous?" Because people like you don't listen to the pod.
Exactly.
You just watch the clips that
and
I
don't share it with anybody.
On my.
You don't share with anybody and let them know about it.
Exactly.
Can't come famous if the 12 people that listen don't tell anybody about it.
But they did like it. They were laughing. It was fun to watch it with them. My friends Tay and Jesse.
Are they workout people?
No, they're wine reserve people.
Oh, reservers. Oh, okay. I thought that was a great clip.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, we didn't talk about how your coworker thought that I was a power lifter. She's like, I was outside. She was inside. She's like, Tara was working, and Tara comes out and goes, so clearly she points to this beefcake that's outside the window, just standing there, goes, "Is that beefcake a power lifter?" And Tara had to go, "No, he's just beefy." I'm not a power lifter.
But she was like, "What?
Look at this.
Built like one."
Look at that. I mean, I am. It's probably what I was born.
Very strong.
I'm probably was born to. Not according to Miranda. Miranda thinks that her high school girls were throwing her around were stronger than me.
That's blowing my mind.
It doesn't make any. She's just.
It's just they had technique.
Yeah, I don't have any. I have to find. I'm like, okay, where is the shake? Whenever I go to pick her up, like for like a certain thing, it's like, first of all, she won't just let me grab her. She's a squirmer, and second of all, I gotta find. I don't know where the center of like gravity is on it, like for that sort of stuff. So I have to like basically experiment until I figure it out.
Yeah.
Fucking fool. I don't know what to say anymore.
One of my coworkers, he was a male cheerleader.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You seem a little quiet,
He's a real strong guy. I don't know why I don't change anything.
Well, this can naturally happen. Turn up your mic just a tiny. Because you don't lean in enough, which is fine.
I get in trouble, and I got bad back posture.
Yeah, so don't lean in. Just turn it up.
Okay, how's that? How's that?
Probably fine.
Hey there, bitches, and oops, I forgot we're recording.
You can say bitches. It's allowed. Say bitches.
I
didn't have a hat on. We're all over the place starting this bad boy. I didn't have a hat on starting off because I did the classic. I worked out and showered way too close to when we recorded, so my hair, I was just like a sweaty hot mess. So I had to throw a hat on. It makes me look more put together, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's the trick that
guys got.
That guy's got. Just throw a hat on, and also you look like you've had your shit together all day.
Mm-hmm.
Tara, we gotta figure out. We don't have anything planned for this week, do we? Not that I know of.
I just wrote out some sports stuff. I wrote out.
We'll definitely talk sports.
I wrote out some things I've been into lately.
That's cool. We'll talk about that in a minute. I just mean let's settle on what I asked. We don't have anything planned for this week, do we?
No.
So it means we got to plan something. We got to come up with like something. It was really fun to look forward to 69.
Definitely.
So we got to come up with our next thing. We got to look forward to. Like, we can't wait till 169. That's too far away, and we can't look forward to 138, which is double 69. That's double 69, 138. So that's too far away too. So we got to come up
Yeah.
with something a little close. Even 100's too far away. 30 episodes away.
What if it's
We
just a
started the countdown to
day?
69 at like 64. What?
What if it's just a day that we're looking forward to?
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Just like a
What do you mean
day.
today? We have to come up with
Like,
a reason to get excited, like
well,
something
it's
like
like, oh, you know
it's
what's
kind.
happening on Monday,
What's like
the whatever.
what?
Just like a holiday.
No,
Maybe a fun
we
holiday
got to come
that
up with our own thing. It's like this is what's coming up for us. This is our big episode. This is that episode. I mean, technically, it can be themed. There's nothing really coming up holiday wise until like
my
Halloween.
birthday.
Your birthday's not a holiday. It's just a
Oh,
day.
mm,
It's pretty. It's not that close. It's pretty close. It's not that far away.
Labor
But
Day.
so what? We're just gonna do an episode that celebrates you. I could get on board with that, but it'd be hard to
Yeah.
do a countdown to that. Could get boring. I mean, we could do a full episode about around your birthday, but I don't know about a countdown where we could have
What
like
about a
stuff.
countdown to Labor Day?
That's not fun. Who likes Labor Day?
Okay.
Labor Day's the worst day.
I know.
I mean, it's not the worst day. It's unions, things like
Is
that.
there anything fun?
Excuse me.
We'll think about it.
I think maybe we should try to figure it out before the end of this episode as we get going here because we don't got a ton to do, and
I got lots on my.
I got you sidetracked me
lots.
there. I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was. Don't really matter. But 69's over, so it was a masterpiece. Can we say that it was a masterpiece?
Yes.
Hey guys,
it
if you thought it was a masterpiece, send us an email or something, or tell someone.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what our email is, listeners? It's MELLONfights@gmail.com. Tell people about it. MELLONfights@gmail.com. Tell people about our podcast, Melon Fights. It is America's #1 sports and entertainment sibling 69 podcast. Not sibling 69, but sibling podcast that celebrates the act
69.
of 69ing. There's so
And
many
just
clips. There's so many
69.
clips I want to clip from last week's episode. I just didn't have time, and I still might be using some of those as like kind of sprinkling them in over the next couple of weeks just to celebrate it.
Because we are America's #1 69 podcast.
We are. We should probably have a 69 section each week, like a 69 second section each week, whatever we want that to be. This week in 69, something of that nature. Speaking of 69, someone died today that was 70. Did you see that?
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman. Yeah. Yep. Pee Wee Herman dead at 70. Didn't get to join the 60. Just missed the 69 club. Though he was actually almost 71. He turned 71 late in August. Was his birthday. So he wasn't really that close to
I
the
didn't
69
realize
club.
how old he was.
He's been around a while, Tara. You got to remember that. It's so interesting because like we all grew up on Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee's Big Adventure was a really fun movie.
Oh yeah, so good.
And then there was the whole thing that he kind of went away because he was on a child show, but he got in trouble for like I think being
Jerking off.
Yeah, but I think
Wasn't it jerking off in a porn?
Yeah, it was like at
thing?
a porn place. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Isn't that
let me
what people do?
Yeah, let me see what it was.
Whoever narked on him really sucks.
Who narked? That's what that place is for.
Yeah.
Paul Rubens arrest, we'll say. Let's see how bad it really wasn't.
Yeah.
Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman arrested 1991. We were so young when that happened, and we all knew about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Pee Wee Herman got.
He's
We probably didn't even
jerking
know
off.
really what happened. Like Pee Wee Herman got arrested for jerking off in a movie theater. It's kind of like what we were talking about last week. That joke you told. Tara, that joke was terrible.
I know.
I want to see just the arrest part. I could go for watching Pee Wee's Big Adventure. When's the last time you saw that, Tara?
A long time. There's just like moments in that movie that just stick in my mind.
It wasn't 1991. 91, he was arrested. He got arrested in 91 and 2002. In 91, Ruben was arrested in Sarasota, Florida for masturbating while watching a film at an adult movie theater. Sounds about right. That's what's supposed to happen there.
Supposed to do that.
So what did they do?
Like I said, someone narked on him.
Along with 3 others. As he was preparing to leave. So he was arrested as he left. After he was done with the deed. So it's very clear.
How weird is that?
It's a I don't
like a porn movie theater.
I don't know, man.
Just go and
it was
watch.
a thing. It was a dang thing. I think it's still
Sarasota.
Might still be a thing. In 2002,
Definitely in Florida.
he was arrested. Let's see what this one was. Maybe we didn't know about something.
I
2002
didn't.
pornography arrest. November 2002, while filming Dave Chappelle's video for Elton John's "This Train Don't Stop There Anymore." I don't know what that has to do with anything. Rubens learned that the police were at his home and search warrant action tip from witnesses in pornography case against actor Jeffrey Jones, finding among over 70,000 items of kish memorabilia, two grainy videotapes, and dozen photographs. I'm so confused. Police were at his home with a search warrant. Actually, a tip. Oh no, I don't know about this. I don't think we can be happy. It looks like there's something to do with child pornography.
No.
Sex videotape and a few 30 to 100-year-old kitsch collectible images. Sounds like some weird, like Rob Lowe had something to do with it. It might have been his stuff. I don't know, man. Why can't people just not be fucking crazy and weird?
I know.
Rubens had turned himself in. Was charged with misdemeanor possession of obscene material. So I don't.
What's kitsch?
Like
What's
weird.
it called? Kitsch what?
Kitsch collectible images depicting a child under the age of 18 in sexual conduct. No grounds for. The district attorney looked at Rubens' collection and computer and found no grounds to bring felony charges against him. So I don't know what it was. I don't know if they're like old, like what it sounds like. It might have been like old shit, weird old shit,
like collectibles.
Like it was almost like a weird collection. Like I don't know, weird. I don't know. Well, so we're not going to celebrate Pee-wee just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. Wait, hold on. In March 2014, child pornography charges were dropped. Okay, I hate when it's in exchange for Rubens' guilty plea. So I hate when it's like, so he did it and he just said he was guilty, so they dropped the charges. Like, what does that even mean? Like, I hate that.
Yeah.
It means, okay, so Rubin later stated that he was a collector of erotica, including films, muscle magazines, and sizable collections of mostly homosexual vintage erotica, such as photographic studies of teen nudes. So it's like it was some weird old shit. And it's weird to jerk off to that, buddy. I don't know if he was jerking off. It's weird. Why even get involved in that?
Right?
Huh?
Let's not kink shame.
Why even get involved in that? I just don't understand it. Fuck that. That's the worst fucking take ever. The don't kink shame people. It's like people are they're just so full of shit. Kink, I know. Kink shame. Some kinks are not kinks. They're a problem.
Exactly.
We don't need to talk about all that, but it's like, come on. Most things I learn is people argue for whatever benefits them the most, and then they'll be a hypocrite the other way almost always. I try to catch myself being a hypocrite. We all be hypocrites sometimes, don't we?
Yes, we all.
But some people are just way worse. Some people are just way worse hypocrites. It's like they die on this hill that they fucking are, full of shit about anyway. So,
like Jason Aldean.
What a dipshit.
I know.
I don't know if he's a hypocrite. I think he's just a douchebag.
He is a hypocrite.
Why? What did
in his song? So he's got his new song.
I know the song. We haven't talked about it.
Song.
It's not that interesting to me, but we can talk about it quick.
And it's just quick.
I know. So we can talk about it quick.
Why he's a hypocrite. In his song, he basically people were saying that it's pro lynching and blah blah blah, and like it's just a stupid fucking song. But what he did is he ended up putting images that are very divisive and ridiculous. Oh.
Finish your story.
Sorry,
you in the middle of that.
Me. You distracted me with your margarita.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a second. Finish your thing.
Okay. Don't do things. Don't distract me like that.
I'm sorry, I can't take a drink of my beverage.
No.
All you do is beverage on this thing. I can't help it. My beverage happens to be a spicy margarita. Okay? Fuck Jason Aldean. We don't need to finish that. He's a loser. Let's not give him any play. Everyone's talked about that we're done. Talk about his bullshit.
We're done. Never mind.
We can talk. I'd rather talk about this spicy. We talked about this last week. Tara bought me jalapeno. I'm sorry, not jalapeno. Ghost pepper tequila, which has been phenomenal. I didn't. She gave me a recipe to make a margarita. It's too much work, so I just bought Tres Agaves margarita mix, which is very good if you've never had it. It's pretty. It's good and goes really well with this. So I'm sipping a spicy marg. Today we're actually just celebrating. This is the after celebration from episode 69. Is this tasty
Exactly.
margarita?
Margarita. It looks delicious. I'm
It's
very
good.
jealous.
Oh, it's good. It's good. So, yeah, Jason Aldean's a fuckface,
Yeah.
and all the people that are like "Meh," are trying to defend him are even more fuckfacier than he.
Well, let me just say this. He's talking about how, don't even try this in a small town, like, and then showing pictures, like, film of people doing, like, protests for, basic human rights. And then in uh, the very next verse of the song, he goes, my granddad, I got a gun from my granddad, and like, I dare you to try to take it away. You try that in a small town. It's like, what? You're literally saying that you're gonna, like, do the same fucking shit if someone tries to take away your gun from your grandpa. Like, fuck you.
It's just racist. It's just 100% racist is all it is, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's like, I'm gonna play into this,
Yeah, and
and
it's like, you're such a loser.
he knows what he's doing, and all the people that are into it are fucking twats. Do you know what happens in your small town? Is like, I don't even. You know,
I think you know.
I've lived in a big ass city for 16 years, and what you're saying doesn't even make sense.
No.
It's better to try to like small. I'm sorry that there's diversity in a city where people might get pissed off,
right,
about something.
Why are you acting like people don't steal in your small town and fights don't happen?
And
like,
murders
fuck off.
and fucked up
and
shit
murders
and like
fuck off.
child molestation.
Yeah,
and fucking
you
like
got it all
small
too.
town bullshit. Like the weirdest shit happens in. When I hear the weirdest of shit, it's in a small town.
Yeah,
We know firsthand as a family that some bad shit can happen in a small town. Go fuck yourself.
yeah.
Go fuck yourself hard, Jason Aldean. I hope you fall on a big stick and it goes right up your butt.
And you like it.
You'd love it. He'd love it.
And you'd love it.
And you'd love it. And that's okay if you love it.
And that's okay.
Not
we
judging
support
the
that.
I'm not judging the love. It's just the
Support.
fact that you're denying the thing you love.
Mm-hmm.
Support. I support you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you something, Jason Aldean? If you were, I would support you. If you liked that.
I would too.
Jason Aldean will never hear this.
No.
There's this
He's
really
got no chin.
Tara, have you by any chance got your TikTok going again? Because I'm sending you gold on the regular, and I'm tired of not being able to talk to you.
You know what I'm gonna do right now, Drew? I'm putting it on my to-do list for our pod next week.
You have to do it. And you have to go watch every video I've sent you.
I will.
Hopefully, a lot of them exist. Tara, the things I come across that are so good. The fact that I basically have to wait for something stupidly to end up on TikTok to send you. Okay,
right,
I got it. On TikTok now.
I got it.
It's important. Some of our best things we talk about are TikTok things. I'm Jason Aldean. Try that in my small town.
Try that in my small town.
Guess what? It would never happen in your small town.
Right.
Big ass riots because there's nobody there. Nobody wants to live in your small town.
Yeah,
I mean, they do. I'd live in a small town. No, I wouldn't. I fucking hate small towns, Tara. I hate our little small town. I know you live there.
That I live in?
Yeah. I don't hate it, but like...
Want to know what's crazy? I don't remember if I talked about this.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I couldn't live there.
I don't know if I talked about this yet, but I like... Because I work at a bar in town, I like... am a townie where I go to places and I always see people I know. And I never thought ever in a million years I would be like an Oregon staple. People in town know me. They love me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Other than like people that were we weren't like a known family in O-Town. Even though, like, other than like people that were our age,
right?
Their parents, like they knew us, but like we weren't like one of those town staples.
No.
That have been there for years. But now you and Mom both work at the same bar, and Jimbo's in there all the time, and your powerlifting brother comes in here and there.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's probably quite a stir.
Yeah.
But now you're going to be Fitchburg Townie. You're working in Fitchburg a little more.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be wine reserve. I love it there.
Oh, you might say nah.
No, I probably will just work at both of them.
There you go. Nobody cares about any of that, I guess.
Nope.
What do you got? What? Let's talk some sports real quick. We didn't talk about this. I thought you had seen it, but we didn't really talk about it. We didn't talk about Adrian Griffin. Bucks coach had a sad thing happen. A couple weird things. Did we talk about Bronny? Had that happened yet?
No, that happened, I think, on Monday. And I didn't hear about it until Tuesday.
Yeah, it happened while I think we were potting,
Yeah.
possibly. And for some reason, on Sunday, maybe it happened on Sunday. No, on Sunday, I think is when the Adrian Griffin's grandson thing happened. So we'll talk about that first. Adrian Griffin, we don't know how we feel.
Not sure about him.
I'm not sure about him yet. He hasn't done anything. We don't really know what's going on.
We're confused.
We looked into it a little bit more. I can't really get a good read on what happened. But that being said, his grandson, his 2-year-old grandson, died. Was found unresponsive in his, I don't know if it's his bedroom or something, on Sunday. They took him in for some respiratory thing.
Yeah.
And they said he was fine, and they sent him home, I believe, right? And then they went to the room at one point during the day. Like the family was there, like he was there, Adrian Griffin and his wife was there, and his mother was there, right? Or his father. Yep. Both, probably all of them.
I don't remember.
Anyway, and they found him unresponsive, and he had died. I don't know exactly. I didn't find out.
That's just
more, but
so
it's pretty
freaking
super sad.
I just cannot even imagine the just pain that the family is going through.
So that'll be a fucking crazy thing of weighing on the team as the season starts. I would imagine. Weighing on Adrian as the season goes. So pretty sad, I guess. I'm not a prayer or a thoughts guy, but Adrian Griffin and his family, I hope they're doing okay.
They are doing okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there was that. I don't know if there's more to talk about that. I just want to mention that. No, and then the Bronny thing. Yeah, think of him. The Bucks also signed Thanasis.
Yep, which, Thanasis is
speaking
back.
Of family, Thanasis is back. I do like that. I just like that. There's it just makes the team feel like just letting him go. Maybe technically they could have found someone better, but I don't know if energy wise or keeping your best player happy would be any. I mean, is it nepotism? Yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah, definitely. But
I don't care.
I don't either.
In sports, I don't care that much. In general, I saw that. I won't say in general I don't care, but I think sometimes it's okay, nepotism.
Right. Well,
I think that if someone works really hard and that gets someone in their family ahead, I think
well, the thing is, the Thanasis works really hard too,
right?
Which is great, and he has a lot of qualities that keep the team hyped, and some obviously he's not going to play a bunch, but he's bringing something to the table.
Well, let's talk about the nepo baby thing real quick. Speaking of, we can talk about that. A bad version of it. We'll talk about Bronny real quick. Is that version possibly is a bad version of it? Where is he really going to be good enough to be in the NBA? I don't know. But it sounds it sounds like he's going to be. People that are experts don't know that he necessarily be in the NBA. If his dad wasn't LeBron James and wanted him to play in the NBA, he probably might not have that happen. He might not be a guy playing at LSU. I'm sorry, USC. But that's not really what we're here to talk about as far as him goes. If you didn't hear about him, he collapsed and went into cardiac arrest on the basketball during practice. 18-year-old kid, 18 year old kid just collapses. And nothing really. They never really told us what. We don't know much about it. They didn't, unless more came out since but they didn't really say how it happened. I don't know if he was just playing and collapsed, or if there was some sort of collision. I don't really know what happened.
And he's already out. He was out of the hospital a couple days after too, so it wasn't like the DeMar Hamlin situation.
I don't think it was the same thing that happened, but I'm sure there's plenty of people that are. There are people there's a guy there was a sports soccer guy that collapsed on the sideline recently too. There's just a lot of things going on but there's so many people and so many people, so many cameras that these things have always been happening all the time is my guess. And we're just not hearing and seeing about it. And it's not the Bronny James. It's not on Sunday Night Football. But I'm sure there's plenty of conspiracy theorists that are well,
oh yes,
probably the vaccine. But do we even know if he got the vaccine? I don't even know. I would imagine.
I don't know either.
since LeBron probably had to for the bubble and stuff, and then the family probably just did too. I'm not really
Yeah, I
sure.
don't know. I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
either.
I don't know if he got it or not. That's hasn't really, but I can see that. I'm sure people are saying something about it.
Oh yeah,
But that's really scary.
it's so scary.
It's really scary. What do you any takes on any more takes on that before I go back to nepotism?
No, I just when I heard about it, I was freaking surprised because, like you said, an 18-year-old kid
Mm-hmm.
just heart stops,
Yeah.
and then I mean, a couple days later, he's out of the hospital walking around, which is awesome. And it's just like shows you how quick these staff members are on these teams that
Sure.
just are ready at any point to
Yeah.
save some lives.
Yeah. I don't. Again, they didn't really give a scenario of how it went down. If there was like if it just happened, like he had some event, or if there was some
Right.
sort of incident where there was a collision. Like I don't know, it's basketball and he's a jumper.
Mm-hmm.
Where there could have been a collision in the air or something. He came down hard and something weird happened. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I wonder what that does for his basketball career, to be quite honest.
Right.
If it's some
Some
sort
of
of
it,
like heart, if some sort of like
right.
heart disease that he's
Or
had.
just like maybe they didn't know he had some sort of hole or
Mm-hmm.
valve issues or
Right.
whatever.
It just finally came to
Mm-hmm.
the forefront.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need a little spice in my mouth. I need to top off. Talk while I top off.
Are you going to make one? Oh, you probably. Well, I wasn't sure what you. Drew's got his little Stanley full of margarita. Makes a lot of sense. Those things keep your liquids nice and cold. So it looks like he knew he was going to have at least. Oh God, he just licked his Stanley from bottom to top, bottom to tip.
I didn't want to lose any of the margarita.
Yeah, I get it.
Smells good. That's all you had? Couldn't get
Oh,
it
I
going?
thought you were back.
Couldn't. I mean, you can't talk. You
I
can
can
take
talk.
the.
I was talking. Oh my God.
Still not talking.
I
I'm giving you an opportunity. I'm giving you airspace, and you're not taking it.
Well, you want to talk nepotism, and I feel like we've done that already.
No, not really. Not what I've been talking. Not what I wanted to talk about.
Not
What I want
really.
to talk about. Well, not really. I want to talk about like this. So like, there's this person I follow on TikTok, and I started following her kind of because she did talk about nepotism, but it's not all equal. Like she'll like name like this, like you know this person was nepotism. Like yeah, sometimes like yeah, that person does suck, but then sometimes like that person's like insanely talented. Like people like I'm trying to think of some examples like Jack Black is one example, or I think I think like people we love, like it's like yeah, but that person's really great,
Right.
you know, like some of it like the Apatow kids, fuck off, they're just not that good, you know.
Right.
What's her name that's in like Dakota Johnson, fuck out of here, like I get those people,
Yeah.
like you're not good, or Uma Thurman's kid, I'm like she's like she never should have become a thing. But then there's some just people that are undeniable and they belong.
Well, like
In the
Bryce
mix.
Dallas Howard is really great.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I wouldn't
think
put her
she's
in that
great.
category.
I would.
I think she's fine. I wouldn't put her in that category. I was like, duh. Like, hold on. Let me Google nepotism. Nepo.
Is Jamie Lee Curtis?
Baby,
Is it
she
Jamie
is.
Lee?
And she's great.
Yeah.
She's great.
And then
Like, hold on. Like, for instance, like, here we go.
Ben Stiller.
He's great. I love Ben Stiller. He's a good dude. Is he a good dude? I have no idea, but here we go. 85 slides. Like the Richies, yeah. Fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah.
that's only Emma Roberts. I don't know. She seems decent enough. I thought she was okay.
She's okay.
She's okay. Nick Cage. His dad was a producer
okay.
and stuff. I mean, he's had a pretty like historic career, you know,
Yeah.
type of guy that could have been famous without. That's the thing is, it's hard to get anywhere. That's
Right.
anything to get ahead, especially something like that where tons of money is involved. It's like, yeah, how rare is it for someone to actually just make it without knowing someone? That's really the thing is like it's this sale of goods that no one really. It's like it's hard to become famous
Right.
and successful in a world like that if you don't actually have. Um, it's not even that they have connections, but they have money too. Timothy Chalamet, who's his.
Is
His
his mom
uncle
like an
directed
artist or
episodes of
something? Oh.
Dawson's Creek and Gilmore Girls in the OC.
Hmm.
I guess
Yeah, sort of, but not
his mother,
really.
Nicole Fender, his mother was a Broadway actress.
Oh.
But I guess, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about that though. Part of that though is they do. There might be other people that might have gotten that good, but that's the same as argument as like someone that grows up in a certain place and plays hockey, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all they play. So yeah, they're going to be better at it because they have um the ice time, the things like that. So they have a better shot at being better at it. Where he is surrounded by Broadway actors and he knows the best people. He knows the best class. He starts off ahead. That's the thing.
Definitely, and I feel
That's probably what helps the most is the
definitely
head start of like the best way to attack it because there's plenty of famous people with famous kids that have wanted to be famous actors that fucking don't do shit.
right.
So it just gives you a leg up. It definitely does. I
It
can't
gives you
pretend.
like up for sure. And it like you said, I think that makes the most sense. Is you have a roadmap on how to get somewhere, and you have connections,
Hmm.
but like you know the things you should be doing, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, and it gives you a leg up, like you said, which is in Hollywood to have that
Right.
is
Yeah,
awesome
having time
because
here. Here's a good example is Tom Hanks, Colin Hanks. You know, I guess he got ahead. You know, he got put in things probably maybe that he wouldn't have if it
yeah,
wasn't for Tom Hanks. But then his brother is well known, but he's not like Ben and shit. He's just well known because he's a nut.
yeah.
You know, it's not like he's getting big gigs just because you still have to have skills. I guess is my point. Unless you're Dakota Johnson, that's
Hmm.
actually the funniest part. Is I actually have always felt that way about her. And that
Yes.
TikToker is the one. That's why I think I started following her because she makes fun of Dakota Johnson a lot. I'm like, yeah, she does suck. Like she's never been good in
She
anything.
has just like
She's
no,
not good.
she has no inflection in her voice.
Yeah.
She delivers everything the same way.
Hmm.
She's like sleepy, and I just don't think she's not good.
She had famous parents,
Yeah,
and then was also willing to get very nude.
very nude, very often.
Hmm. So both of those things. It was a good move, smart move by her. It's what it is. I don't know. That's not that interesting what I'm talking about, but what about Lily Rose Depp?
Did you watch any of that show,
Fuck
The
no.
Idol?
No, it
I
looks terrible.
started it, and it was so bad.
And then people say it ended bad. I watched like I'm sorry, I lied. I watched the opening scene.
She's very
That
pretty.
that opening scene where they're like taking her picture. I thought it was cool. Here's the thing: it's the same dickhead that made Euphoria. So it's
Oh,
like, and everyone keeps pretending like he's this great writer and great director. He is fucking not.
yeah,
I can't think of his name. Um, what's his name? What he is he's smart and he gets these great cinematographers and everything looks awesome. It
yeah.
always looks awesome. Can I tell you the story? Zendaya. Why can't I say her name right anymore? I think it's good.
Zendaya.
Zendaya. Let me tell you the story. Zendaya is not a good actress. She just
No.
isn't. But she's in Euphoria. We watched Shake It Up. She sucks. She's not even a good
Yeah.
dancer.
Great
She
show though.
she has Shake It Up was awesome. I love Zendaya.
Yeah.
I think she's great. I think she's very charming. Good actress? I don't think so. I
No.
think whenever she pretends she's high in Euphoria, it's fucking stupid. It looks fucking
Yeah.
dumb. And like she's never been high before. I mean, she might be,
Especially when
but
she
not like
has
that
to
kind of
like
high.
do like an upper high. Very
Yeah.
bad. Very bad.
What's an? Oh yeah, an upper high. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
not just yeah.
wait, what a minute. Wait, what? Holy shit. As we're
What?
saying this, I typed in fucking Euphoria, and the actor that played Angus Cloud, the friend, you know who he is, the guy,
Yeah.
dead at 25.
What?
Just came out 10 half hour ago.
Was it a drug overdose?
I don't know, man.
I
That's
know we had
crazy that we
issues
were
with
just
it.
talking about it as it happened.
Oh my
He was
god.
25. Fezco is his name in the show.
Yeah.
Fez. Family's home Oakland. That's a fucking bummer, man.
It is a bummer. He was actually good in the show.
He was awesome in the show. He was the best part of the show.
Awesome.
He was the best part of the show.
Yeah.
His father died last week.
Oh my god.
So he must have gone into some sort of. He was struggling with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Ugh.
Huge mental health issues and things like that. That's a fucking bummer, man.
Sad.
I did not expect that. I don't really need to talk shit about Sam Levinson anymore. That's a bummer, man.
It is a bummer.
It's crazy that just came out as we were talking about it.
He seemed like such a good dude.
25.
Hate it.
People are gonna be bummed about that because they loved him.
Mm-hmm.
Young people are fucking, I'm sure, very affected by it. If I had to guess. All right.
Man, that's a bummer.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna imagine it was some sort of. It could be, it sounds like something mental. I don't know if it was an overdose, if it was some sort of, if it was his by choice sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bummer, man.
This is our bummer episode.
Yeah, it is our bummer episode. Why is it our bummer? What else was bummer about it? Oh, we were talking about the other stuff. Yeah. Angus Cloud. Man. Well, I'm trying. I don't really know where to go from here because that wasn't really. I don't really want to be a dick now. Not that he has anything to do with. He's great in that show. I just want to see where he was from. I didn't know where he was from. I wanted to know, like, what his life was. He's from Oakland, California. Okay, so he's like an actual California kid from the Oakland School of the Arts. Oh, okay. Well, if you guys have never seen Euphoria, he was the best part of it. He was cool.
Definitely.
He was like the drug. He was like her Zendaya's
drug dealer.
Zendaya. And now here's the thing: is I feel like I say it wrong of him. He's Zendaya's like friend, but also a drug dealer. But they're more friends than anything. I would say, and he kind of tries to protect her, but also gives her drugs. So that's how that goes. So yeah, that's a bummer. But I guess my point back to the director of Euphoria
slash Idol, the
Idol is he's not very good. He like writes this stuff, but I think his writing's terrible and his storytelling is dumb. But he uses like these really amazing cinematographers that make everything look so cool that part I get. I think he shouldn't be. I think he could be maybe the director of photography because I think part of it is his vision. But I don't like the stories he tells. I think they're like a little ridiculous. And
well, sometimes people hated the Idol. I don't even know if they finished.
Some people loved the Idol to start out with, and they didn't like how it ended. So I actually watched.
They didn't even give it the ending.
They did. It ended.
I thought they didn't release it.
No, it ended. It absolutely
I don't know about that.
It ended. It ended. It absolutely ended. I watched the finale. I watched the first 10 minutes of the show and the last 10 minutes of the show. It reveals everything. It's not good. It doesn't have anything to do with it. They showed an ending, Tara. There's an ending. It didn't just stop. They had to edit it because it was really supposed to be like way more episodes, and they like.
Oh yeah.
Didn't like it, and they shrunk it down.
Okay, that's what I heard.
But he wants to be so shocking, and like the world's so shocking. It's like fuck off. It is. The world is shocking, but the way you're telling it is a little almost like fantastical and almost glorifies some of the bullshit. I don't like it. I don't like what he does, Sam Levinson. But like the thing is, like young people think that Euphoria is this awesome show. You lost me?
I see you on my phone, but I don't see you on my computer.
Hmm. Did you turn it off? Turn me off there somehow?
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm on mine. So
Okay.
that'll have to do.
Okay.
If you have to look at me, look at your phone. Because I'm on mine. So I'm good.
Okay.
And if you can see me on the other one, that's fine. And as long as you can hear me, we're also good. Tell me the things you prepped.
Okay.
That was a
I
long 40
prepped.
minutes of nonsense.
I know it was.
We only
I
have
prepped.
28 minutes left to go.
I prepped a bunch of
Because 69
sports
is how long our
talk.
pods are now.
I prepped things I've been into lately, and then I prepped hard hitting questions and a grievance.
What's that noise?
Hmm?
Something's fuzzy.
Oh, you're coming back up.
Sick.
Sick.
What were your things? I'm sorry.
Sports talk.
Yeah, what's your sports talk?
Okay, I wanted to talk a little bit about how training camp is back. So
Oh, football
football
is back, guys.
news.
So football is on
Football
its way
is
back.
back.
So just be prepared for our picks because if you recall,
Yes.
our football picks are very good.
Yeah.
I was like 9-0 at one point or something of that nature, wasn't I?
I was okay,
9-0-1.
but you were very
I think
good.
it took me like 12 weeks to finally like lose.
Okay. So one of the things is Hard Knocks is probably going to be on Sunday. Is that right?
Probably true.
And
It's
it's
gonna be
the New
great.
York
It's
Jets.
gonna be great.
It's going to be great.
Not what is it? My question is, will Aaron Rodgers be on it much? Because a lot of these guys will like opt out.
I don't know.
You know?
But they did say that they're not going to show any of the cuts. That was part
they're not
of
going to show any of the cuts this year.
No. It's part
That's
of the
interesting.
deal.
Is your phone by your mic?
It's just where it usually is. I'll
Getting some weird feedback here. No, I'm just getting weird feedback. I'm trying to figure out if it's on my end or your end. Might be my end, but I don't know why. I got my normal setup. Anyway, normal cuts. Okay.
So no more cuts. So also with training
I get that. They weren't doing a good job of covering the cuts anyway. They used to be good, and it was more. They did a really good job of like letting you get to know the person. And this year, I thought they did a bad job of that in the past. Like they showed less of the cuts. Like they showed less of the cuts you cared about.
Him.
They showed just less of the cuts that you cared about.
Yeah, I'm talking about Cajuice, who like they made us fall in love with him. He loved his crystals. They told a story about how his dad was having heart attacks, and you just knew he was going to get cut because he just wasn't quite athletic enough and just wasn't quite good enough.
I don't know that he wasn't athletic enough.
He wasn't. He just didn't have the instincts. It just wasn't natural for him.
I think it was more that he just was not a football player. Like, I think they only kept him around because he was, like, body-wise, they thought he should be good. He just couldn't get things down, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
I don't think I think he was, like, athletic. I think they liked him body type-wise. They couldn't get him there.
Right. And his crystals, I just bought some crystals. So.
But wait, why are we talking about talk about the new one, though.
I was just pointing out that we cared about him and he got cut and they haven't done that like since him.
Sure. I think even more, they used to even, like, I'm talking even before that. I thought even by him, they weren't doing it the way they used to. I think it used to be much better where they really went to their home life. You're right. He might one of the very last ones where they really, I don't understand. I mean, show us cuts, but like make us care about the person first. And then that person doesn't feel like, don't just show us a cut to show us a cut.
Yeah.
Almost all the guys we ended up liking didn't get cut.
Right.
I don't know what the show is though, Tara, without the cuts. I'm going to be totally honest. Because mostly the show is you getting to see these guys fight to be on a team. And that's kind of the fucking point of the show. The show's called Hard Knocks. Like, what the fuck is the point without the cuts?
I agree. Because it's like we're not really even going to care that much, because a lot of times they do show like a couple a couple cuspers
Yeah, that's kind of the show.
that you hope once they're on the practice squad they somehow make the squad.
Yeah, why do I give a fuck about anything else?
Right.
I don't care about the guys that are, it's the Jets. So this they're I don't even know what I'm supposed to care about I'm not caring if they're not teaching me about a guy that's on the cusp. Aaron Rodgers is going to be the starter, so who gives a fuck about that?
Right.
Like, it's not like there's a, it could be one thing if there was a quarterback controversy, but there's not. Aaron Rodgers is starting. Zach Wilson's not.
Like, it would be way better if it was like the 49ers, because then you could see what's going on with Lance and
Purdy.
Purdy.
They're basically saying Purdy's the starter.
I know, which is crazy.
They like Purdy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he played really well when he played. If he's not hurt, he's the guy. It makes sense. I guess I'm almost uninterested about Hard Knocks. The best part about it was like the human interest of it, like to get to see a guy fight for something. In the cut part, I guess maybe guys will get cut, they just won't show it. There could be that.
Sure.
Because here's the thing, Tara, it's not like they can start following a guy who's interesting in week 1 and then if he gets cut, not tell us. They can't just, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they'll have to. I think they're idiots for saying that. I guess maybe they just won't show the actual cut scene. Is that what they're saying?
Maybe I probably.
But still, that doesn't make any sense.
I always feel like I get really excited for the first Hard Knocks. You watch it and you're like, woo. And then as it goes along, I care less and less.
I agree. And that's been the over the years too, because it used to not be. I felt like they did a good job of keeping you engaged throughout till the end of it.
Definitely.
And I think it's just become less and less, of a thing. They gotta mix it up. They gotta make you care more. Mm-hmm. Guys, watch Hard Knocks this year. We're gonna watch Hard Knocks and talk about each episode. Let's do that this year. Okay. I think we did last year too, but
the only other thing I wanted to talk about was the Jonathan Taylor drama.
Sure.
Have you heard about it?
Yeah.
For one, Jim Irsay's a fucking douchebag. So Jim Irsay, he's a billionaire. The owner of the Colts.
He's a billionaire. That's all you need to know.
Jonathan Taylor wants a contract, which he's a running back. He's been their best player. And Jim Irsay is basically like, no one cares about you. It's going to go on, whatever. And like, that's how he's treating his best player. So to me, I'm like, holy shit, this Colts culture or team, it must be absolutely horrible to be a Colt.
Okay. Thank you for saying Colt instead of Colts. You said Colts and then Colt. You said Colts culture and now Colt. Colts. Yeah. And then this whole thing about how they were going to try to put him on this injury list of non-football injury where they wouldn't have to pay him because they claimed he got hurt not playing football.
Yeah.
And he's like, I didn't even say I was hurt. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
He's smart to come right out and be like, you're full of shit.
Yeah, who are your sources?
And again, we talked about running backs. The way they're treating running backs in the NFL right now is a fucking joke. I think maybe, Tara, we should boycott the NFL finally and join up with the running backs and just be a running back podcast, which we already are.
Definitely.
And each week until they do something about these running backs, we bring something to light. I guess we don't have to stop watching. Maybe, we'll stop watching. I don't know what we're going to do. We should bring something to light each week. Maybe that could be our new thing. Maybe we like get involved and be like, listen, check this out. And explain it to people a little bit that don't know anything about sports and they can look at, because people think sports think sports are dumb, even though it's just any other job,
Yeah.
And then there's people, and sure, people are getting paid far more money, but guess what? So is the fucking coach. First of all, I always hate that argument too. It's like, oh, what are you supposed to give all the billionaires all the money? I'm like, how about you charge less for everything too, though?
Yeah.
How about they all get a little less money?
Well,
so people are paying them. How about they all get a little less money?
Like, especially since Jim Irsay is out there just handing away thousands of dollars just at training camp, just giving fans money. Like, what?
I mean, I'm sure you listen. Where'd you hear that from?
I saw it on
Why don't you explain it? So, because mostly people don't know what you're talking about.
I saw it on ESPN.
But just explain it.
So
people don't know what you're talking about.
Jim Irsay was at training camp.
Who's Jim Irsay?
Just Jim Irsay. I already told everyone.
I
Jim
know, but
Irsay's
just tell it. Say it now, so people know exactly what you're talking about.
Jim Irsay, the owner of the Colts, was at Colts training camp after all this shit happened with Jonathan Taylor, and was handing out just stacks of money in envelopes, like thousands of dollars. Just one.
I think it was one.
One.
He just gave it to a guy,
and it was $2,000.
Yeah, he just gave it to him.
Yeah, and from what I hear, it's something he does. He just gives people a bunch of fucking money. I heard it from Part of My Take.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear you say, is that you're just snarfing from other pods. That's all I want to hear.
No, I saw the other
from other pods.
No, I saw it on ESPN. They showed a guy and he was like, "It's $2,000."
Yeah. I don't know. What
Everyone
that has to
knows
do with,
I listen.
I don't know what that has to do with. I know you listen, Tara, but we shouldn't be taking something we heard from another podcast as.
It is not. I heard it on ESPN first. Look it up.
The other part you just heard from someone random. I've listened to Part of My Take today because I was driving around, and you just took something they said as a thing that's true. So don't do that. That's not. Who
I saw it.
I'm talking about the second half.
Oh, well, that's what I heard.
Regularly. Yeah, you didn't hear that. Someone else heard it and told.
That's what I heard on a podcast called Part of My Take.
Okay.
Fuck off.
I'm just saying, let's not do that. Hey guys, do you think we should snarf from other pods?
I'm not snarfing.
What are we gonna Can we snarf from the Kelsey brothers next? Fuck those guys.
I'm not snarfing.
Fuck Part of My Take too.
No.
Tara, just don't talk about other pods. I'll get to that. I'm gonna leave that part in. Don't talk about other pods. Don't steal from other pods.
I didn't steal.
The most popular pod out there, sports pod. I don't even. Are they any? Is Part of My Take the most popular sports pod anymore, or is it the Kelsey brothers?
No.
Are you sure?
No, sure? I think it's Part of My Take. But I thought we were talking pods.
No, this is different. We're not talking about a specific. I'm cutting some guys that didn't hear. They're not talking about pods. We're talking about the biz. We're in the biz. Is Part of My Take biggest, or did the stupid Kelsey brothers take over?
No, Part of My Take is the biggest.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Like, are you sure?
Yes.
How? Why? Why are you saying that?
Because I know they are.
Okay.
Because the Kelseys aren't even good.
That doesn't mean anything. Are terrible TV shows.
Well, here's the deal. If they aren't and the Kelseys have them beat, it's not going to be forever. It's probably just going to run its course once football season starts. They only have a year in them, and then they're done. Who's number one?
I don't know. I don't know how to pull it. I don't have iTunes on my computer, so I don't know how to pull it up. I know we're not on the list. Talk.
I'm trying to figure it out too, because I have an Apple computer.
Fuck.
Library, music, browse.
All you gotta do is Google top pod charts, Tara, and then pull it up. But it goes to sign to iTunes, and I don't have it signed in on here.
Okay, let's see here. How do I do it?
Just Google top.
Stop yelling at me.
Just Google top podcast charts.
Top.
Use sports if you want.
Podcast.
But I can't. When I click to go in it, it's not. I don't know my password to sign in.
Charts.
And I'll yell all day.
Showing me.
All right, moving along. What else you got for me?
Part of My Take is number one.
What's number two?
New Heights with Jason and Travis.
So they're 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah. Number 3, MELLONfights. Wow.
What? We're 3 now? Holy shit. I didn't even know. Now I know. I thought they were going to say something. else. I'm surprised.
It's us.
What else you got for me, Tara?
Okay, so things I've been into
That's
lately.
a rough 10 minutes.
This has been a rough pod. We went from highest to lowest. So
we're Tara, we got to just pick a random number. I don't give a shit what it is. 75th anniversary, 75. This is our countdown to 75. 75, Tara. 75, staying alive. 77, what do you think? 75, 77?
I don't know, but I got some fun stuff to talk about on
pick.
This one still.
Help me.
75.
We need to know. Clearly, we fucking need to pick something because this
77.
This episode has been a fucking disaster.
Well, we just...
Disaster.
We shot our full load, and then we didn't plan anything. And
are there any other funny numbers? Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know, Drew, but I feel like you just are not letting it breathe. You're not letting me tell you the things that I brought to the table, which is a lot of good stuff.
We can get to it, but help me pick something to look forward to.
Let's look forward to
75 or 77. It has to be close. Can't be too far away.
77.
77? Why?
I don't know, because you made me pick between 75 and 77.
For a reason.
And I like 77 better.
Okay. Why 77? Come up with a reason for next week. Why 77 is important.
Because 7 is a lucky number and
double
2
lucky.
Is double
77
lucky.
Is 77 sexual at all?
No.
Is that just two dudes laying one in front of the other?
No.
77?
No.
It's like two people laying the exact same way.
About it.
7. That's the point, though, Tara.
Why? Why does everything have to be sexual with you?
Because that's who we are.
No, we are.
Who we are. That's what this podcast is.
No,
it's the number 169 podcast in America.
Yeah.
So it's also going to be the number 70. Tara, 70. All numbers are two people representing two people. 77 is two people laying the exact same direction with their legs curled back. That seems like...
With their legs curled back?
Like, yes. Like they're on their knees. It's two people on their knee. It's two people upside down. Two people... that's what it is. It's two people dangling. Oh, it's vampire sex. 77 is vampire sex. Now we have it. Cool. So 77 is our vampire sex episode. So vampire stuff is good. That's what we're doing. 77 vampire sex.
We might have to workshop that. But anyway...
What's there to workshop?
Things I've been thinking about lately.
Have you heard of... Tara, have you heard of Yes and?
Yes. And...
Okay, awesome. Continue. Get excited about something.
Do something about vampires.
Get excited about something.
I don't want it to
be vampires in
sex.
general. 77 is the vampire number.
I'm fine with that. Vampires. That's exciting.
What do you got for me?
So this segment is called Things I've Been Into Lately.
Let's hear it.
So I really like to watch videos of bears playing with like human stuff. So for example, there was a bear jumping on a trampoline and just having the most fun ever. And then I saw a bear taking a little dip in a jacuzzi. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of just looking through that. Yeah. And I ran across this story, and there's a zoo in China that has been accused of having people dress up as sun bears. And the video is wild. I want you to look it up.
What do I look up?
Just look up. It's HANGZHOU.
Wait, hold on. You can't just start saying random letters like I'm going to be ready for that. Say it again.
HAN.
Say what it's going to be, so I have like a reference to what the word is.
Hangzhou bear. And it'll pull it up. There was something in the post about it. It's so crazy.
It's Hangzhou Zoo?
Hangzhou Zoo bear. And then put bear.
Hangzhou Zoo. Sun bears are real. I just see a picture of it.
I know. It legit.
Wait, but then there's a picture of a real one and it looks the same.
No.
I'm looking at it.
I looked at it.
It's so funny. I need a video. Give me a video.
There is a video.
Not the site I'm on. I gotta go back out.
And it's like, it looks like a human.
Is it not?
They're saying it's not. They're saying it's a real bear, but it just looks wild.
Oh my God. Ads are the worst thing that ever existed. Tara, I hate ads.
I know.
They should be illegal. They should be illegal. Okay, here we go. I think it's a real bear. It's a real bear. I don't know. Are people saying it's not a real bear?
I can't decide if it's real or fake.
I think it's a real bear. Hangzhou Zoo Bear, guys. Everybody who's listening, type in Hangzhou Zoo Bear, Sun Bear, watch the video, and respond to our pod in an email, mellonfights@gmail.com, and tell us if you think it's a real bear or not. I think it's a real bear. It looks crazy. Don't get me wrong.
It does look crazy. Like
it looks totally
when I watched
crazy.
it earlier, I felt like it looked fake. But then as I watched it again, I'm like, oh my God, I think it's a real bear.
So they've been forced to say that it's not a human. But like as I'm looking at it, it's a bear. It'd be crazy to make it. It'd be crazy to use a human. It wouldn't make any sense. Come on, fucking ads. I'm trying to watch another video. It's just a fucking Xfinity ad. Go fuck yourself, Xfinity. Man, I don't know.
I know.
When it goes down, it looks like a bear.
Yeah.
Like when it bends over, it looks like a bear. When it stands up, it just looks crazy.
Like it does.
That's a real bear. That's a real bear. I'm just going to say that.
All right.
It's a real bear. So that was that. All right. That was fun. Next.
The other thing I've been into lately are cats. I've been wanting to get a cat. And
we're just going to move along.
Every person I say that to tells me not to, except
we're just
going to
move along from that. We're going to move on from that idea.
What happens when all of a sudden I have a cat?
It's not time for you to become a cat. At 38, becoming a cat lady.
I'm
seems
lonely.
Like
this is what I said.
Idea.
I said
You're
to Dad.
Lonely?
This is what I said to Dad. I go, Dad, I've been thinking about getting a cat. And he goes, I said, I've been thinking about getting a kitty. He's like a cat? Yeah. He goes, no. I'm like, Dad, I'm lonely. Indeed. And he goes, get Tinder.
He's correct. He's correct. Get Tinder.
Get Tinder. I was like, shut up,
get Tinder.
Dad.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You do not need a cat. Hard-hitting questions?
Some really cute ones. Hard-hitting questions.
Well, I'm not talking about cats. I have a cat. It's enough cat for me.
Is National Mutt Day.
Wait, we didn't talk about on here. What are you wearing? The fuck are you? Look like a minion.
A minion?
What the fuck are you wearing?
It's a dress.
It looks like you're wearing, like, I don't know what you're wearing. It looks crazy.
It's a dress with little.
Looks like you looks like you were wearing lederhosen, and then it didn't cover your chest, so you put on you cut a t-shirt sleeve, like a big, and then pulled it over like a tube top. It's rough. It's a rough look.
I was getting lots of compliments
from work. Who?
At work.
When
people were like, "I like your dress."
No.
Yeah.
I can't go. Step back. Let me see what it looks like. Step back. Let me see what it looks like. Let me see it as a dress. Because right now it looks fucking crazy to me. It's like, oh, I got emails to read. I forgot. Come back. Come back. Oh my God. Not for me.
Okay.
Not for me.
All right.
You got hard-hitting questions?
Hard-hitting questions. Today's National Mutt Day, so I just wanted to shout out the best mutt ever to do it, Rusty Bond.
Rude Dog Ruderson?
Yeah.
Rusty Bond?
Rusty Bond Mellon.
Yep.
He was the best.
He was the best.
Yeah.
And you want to get a cat? Shut up. Shut up.
So It's International Lifeguard Appreciation Day, so I wanted to do an F Mary Kill of Pam Anderson, Wendy
Ooh.
Peppercorn, and Carmen Electra.
Ooh. Oh. Man. That's hard. Different eras. Carmen Electra, I like Carmen Electra, but she
You'll
basically
kill
was
her.
just like when they got rid of she's I guess kill her, and then you f
Pam.
you can't Pam, you can't marry Pam, you f her, sadly, and then you marry Wendy Peppercorn. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
that was easy. You marry Wendy,
I didn't know if you
you,
were a
you
Carmen guy.
murder Carmen Electra,
You kill.
and you f the bones right off of Pam Anderson.
Oh my god.
Her name was CJ on the show, just
It
if you want to
was. It
be
was
more
CJ.
consistent. And I don't know what Carmen Electra's name was on. I was never that big into
Baywatch.
Baywatch. I'd tune in for like 2 seconds to get a little boy boner and move on with my day. What else you got? What about lifeguard? Could
Lifeguard.
you have been a lifeguard? You think you were
No.
ever a good enough swimmer to be a lifeguard?
No.
Okay.
Okay. F Mary Kill. The Rock. Zac Efron. David Hasselhoff.
All from Baywatch.
Yeah.
Sure. F Mary Kill, The Rock, Hasselhoff. You got to kill Hasselhoff.
Yes.
He just is a douche.
Mm-hmm.
He's too much of a Hasselhoff. Like he's too much of a joke for my taste.
Yeah.
And then you I guess you bang Efron.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry you do.
You
just
marry
do.
Efron.
No, you don't. You don't. The Rock's gonna take good care of you. Zach, you got to get zoinking on Zach. You got to zoink on Zach. I'd zoink Zach. He's the eye candy. You gotta zoink the eye candy.
I know, but I want to
And then
see
The
that eye
Rock.
candy all day, every day.
The Rock is The Rock. He's very rich.
He is very rich.
And he's
But
The
he's
Rock.
also just, I think he's obsessed with himself.
I'm fine with that.
No. I'd switch Zach and The Rock.
Well, that's your choice. If you want to get fucking slammed by The Rock's big old hog.
All right.
That makes sense for you. That makes sense for you. What else you got?
It's National Avocado Day. So we're gonna do another F Mary Kill.
Jesus Christ, it's F Mary Kill Day, it sounds like.
It is. Guac, salsa, queso.
Whew. This is a masterpiece. Give me it again. F Mary Kill.
F Mary Kill.
Yep.
Guac.
Slow it down. Let me think about it. Hold on. All right, do it again.
F Mary Kill.
Mm-hmm.
Guac.
Okay.
Salsa. Queso.
I would kill salsa. Get the fuck out of here, salsa. Because not all salsa is good. I do like salsa.
Not all salsa is good.
But a lot of salsas
mediocre.
We all eat a lot of salsa because they put it at the table, and we'll eat the shit out of it. But if they put just a pile of guacamole there,
that goes first.
Man, but I can't just. You would eat all of it too.
Yeah.
If you put all this free queso there, you'd eat all of it too. So salsa's getting in the lead. Salsa just means sauce. Man, that's tough to tear between guac and queso, though.
I know what I would do.
Here's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
I fuck guac. I fuck guac and I marry queso because queso's just a cheese, man. It's steady. You can do a lot with that queso.
I do the other way.
I don't agree.
I can't do queso all the time.
I could.
It gives me a little bit of a bellyache.
Oh my god. My belly aches. Oh my god, my belly aches. My belly aches. Too much queso.
Okay.
I don't know, man. It's hard. That's a hard one. All right, let me do my final. Fuck. I fuck guacamole because it'd feel real good. I'd marry queso because it's consistent. It's queso. It's yummy. It's cheesy. I like my cheese in my life. And then I would, and I'd kill salsa because salsa's just.
Because not all salsa is good salsa.
Not all guac and queso is created equal either, but salsa also. Whatever. The only reason we all think we like it so much because it's always free at. There's a reason it's free. It ain't as good as the other. There's a reason it's $10 for the guac because it's better.
National Diana Day. Who's the first Diana you think of?
Princess Diana.
Same. Not
You
even.
were already saying it. I don't even know any other Dianas. I gotta be honest. I don't know any. Dirty Diana.
I thought of that one too.
That's the only one.
There's one more.
A friend of ours named Diana. Is her name Diana?
Mm-hmm.
Diana.
Mm-hmm.
Was that her name?
Yeah.
Or is it Diane? Diana? Sounds weird now that I'm saying it. Sounds like a fake name.
There's one more you should know. She was a singer.
I know Diane's. What?
She's a singer.
Diana Ross?
Yes. Those are all the Dianas.
Fuck, Mary, kill Diana Ross. Fuck, Mary, kill Diana Ross. Dirty Diana.
And Princess Diana.
And Princess Diana. Diana. Sounds made up. What else you got for me, Terry? I like that. I like that game. We should maybe next. Tara, do you know Lollapalooza's this week? And we didn't talk any fucking Lollapalooza.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? We blew it.
Fuck, we totally blew it. We could have done a
We can still do
it.
We can still do it. I'm cutting out a little in the middle anyway.
Yeah,
we can still do it.
National Jump for Jelly Beans Day.
Oh wow!
Name your top 3 favorite jelly bean flavors.
We're moving on from your stuff. We're doing Lollapalooza, Terry.
Okay.
I don't have favorite jelly bean.
Also, one
flavors.
other
What
thing.
What are you talking about? Terry, do you think I know the flavor of the jelly bean I'm eating? I put a handful in my mouth and I chew it up. The fuck? I don't know the flavor.
You eat jelly beans like a maniac.
Everything's candy we eat. She takes each one out individually and like, I don't like those. I don't like this. I just put it in my mouth, a handful, and then I chew them up.
I feel like
I don't know the flavor of shit. I don't know the flavor of shit.
That's a monster way to eat candy.
That's literally the only way I do it. You ready to play? Ready to play a little game? You ready to play a little game called? Yeah. I gotta write down a couple of fake man names.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be so bad.
I gotta write down a couple of fake man names. This is a great name. Great game. Lollapalooza. Real or fake? Hold on. Fuck, I never have a pen that works.
I just dropped my pen.
Never have a fucking pen that works in this damn house. All right, hold on. Let me come up with a couple of them here. You're not on the site, right? Don't go to the site.
I'm not going to the site. I don't even know who the big names are.
Okay. Talk about something while I do this, Tara.
So today is also Harry Potter's birthday and J.K. Rowling's birthday. She gave him the same exact birthday as hers. How ridiculous is that
what
shit?
What a douche.
I know. It's also Mark Cuban's birthday and Little Uzi Vert. So
nice.
Happy birthday to all those. Is Lil Uzi gonna be at?
Maybe. The main people you've all heard of.
Who?
I didn't realize it's Billie Eilish, Kendrick Lamar.
Heard of them?
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Lana Del Rey, the 1975.
I don't know them.
But you've heard of them.
I've heard of the name, but I don't
know who Carol G is or Tomorrow and Together.
Nope.
Let me do this. Keep talking about shitty people like whatever.
Like J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter. We didn't say when it was Daniel Radcliffe's birthday. I don't know if any of you know this.
It's my birthday.
That's Drew's birthday too.
I share a birthday with Danny Rad.
Their birthday.
We call each other every July 23rd, and we wish each other a happy year.
For one of his birthdays, I got a cake that had a picture of him and Daniel Radcliffe on it, and it was fucking awesome.
I had to make the. I had to do the.
You did the
photoshopping to give to her, but she still got it for me.
It was awesome.
Had I made it just to make as a bit and then you used it?
I don't remember.
Hold on, I'm going to do 2 more names.
2 more names. What else can I talk about? I'm not going to volleyball tonight because I hurt my knee and I'm worried that I'm going to tear my ACL because a girl that I work out with did. So instead, I am going to Eno Vino, which is a wine spot, with my uncle and my mother. Mom said Dad is driving, but he doesn't have to stay. And the last topic that I'm going to talk about are the crystals I bought. I bought
Oh
myself a
God.
bunch of crystals because life is hard right now, and instead of dealing with my problems, I'm just gonna buy crystals and pretend they do something. So that's what happens in your life. You can either go to therapy or go on Amazon and get a $20 crystal set.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tara. It's
I'm
time.
ready.
It's time for a little game we like to play every Lollapalooza. It's our second annual
Second
real band.
annual.
Name the real band. Name the fake band. Okay?
I'm ready.
All right, hold on. All right, hold on. We got Emo Night 8675309 and Pony Bradshaw.
Oh my God.
Emo Night 8675309 and Pony Bradshaw.
Pony Bradshaw.
I made up 8675309. Okay. All right, you ready for this? You ready for the next one?
Yeah. I thought all of them were made up.
They all sound made up, right?
Yeah.
Whoosh. Tongue. Alan Walker. Whoosh. Tongue. Alan Walker.
Tongue.
I made up tongue. You
Woo!
got one. You got one. Hell yeah. Hold on. Let me find some that are similar. We got Provolone. Hot Water. And Loveless.
Provolone.
I fucked up. I made up two of those. I made up Provolone and Hot Water. Loveless was a real band.
I fucked up.
I forgot the
read
game.
two of mine.
I made Provolone up on the spot. I just saw something made me think of the word Provolone. And that's what we went up. That's what we went with.
Oh, God.
Oh, some of these are from, okay. We got, man, this one I could have put with, I should have saved Hot Water for this one. Damn. I won't say those because that'll help you out. How about Ella Jane, Wax Motif, and Just Jeff.
Wax Motif.
You think I came up with Wax Motif?
No.
When I said it, I was like, shit, why'd I pick that one? I was Just Jeff.
Oh.
Just Jeff. I made up Just Jeff. Wax Motif. How would I have even come up with that? Jesus Christ. All right, I got two more. Okay. We got, hold on, let me pick one more. Okay. We got Little Stranger, Poolside, and Uncle Mister. Little Stranger, Poolside, and Uncle Mister.
Little Stranger.
No, I made up Uncle Mister.
Oh, I suck.
I have one more.
Okay.
I'm going to try to make this very hard for you.
Okay.
I'm trying to find two that sounds like I definitely made up. Oh man, I don't know. How about, all right, here we go. I think I got him. We got Spanish Eric, Josh Fudge, and Skizzy Mars.
Oh my God.
Spanish Eric, Josh Fudge, or Skinny Mars. I'm sorry, Skizzy Mars.
What's the second one?
Josh Fudge.
Josh Fudge.
I made up Spanish Eric.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't.
And that is Lollapalooza 2023, starting August 3rd through 6th, guys. If you guys want to go, get tickets now on Ticketmaster. Buy tickets now on Ticketmaster. We are not affiliated with Ticketmaster. I don't even think you buy them on Ticketmaster. You just go to the Lollapalooza website. How do you buy tickets for it? Let me look.
Who knows?
You have to join a wait list.
Oh, God.
VIP. You can buy tickets. You can buy VIP tickets for the 4 days. You can buy VIP tickets for the 4 days. Or just single day tickets for Saturday. Is there anyone we want to go see on Saturday? Tara?
Eric
Would you
Fudge?
want to go see? No, Josh Fudge was on Sunday,
Fudge.
sadly.
Oh.
If on Saturday we could see. That's the only. I don't know. I've heard of Odessa. Tomorrow and Together. Maggie Rogers, JID, Pusha T, Young Gravy. I've heard of Young Gravy. Revivalist.
He went
Medusa.
to University of Wisconsin.
I know. AC Slater. Oh man, I should use that one. I read a bunch of these a while back when they first released the title. So anyway, do you got any other things before I read emails?
No.
All right, let's do emails real quick on our weirdest episode ever. We're looking forward to episode 77, which is two vampires hanging upside down, banging.
Yep.
Tara, let's picture it. I'll draw a picture of it. Hold on, let me show you.
Oh,
Hold on. I'm gonna draw a picture.
It's really blurry. I'm not gonna be able to see it.
You can't see this?
No.
Well, it's a 7. You'll see it in the video. I'll make a clip, maybe.
Okay. Oh,
look,
I get it now.
You see they're hanging. Here, look. Here's them hanging.
Okay.
Here's their legs upside down. Their back. One's behind the other one.
Okay.
So it's like from behind sex, but upside down. And these are that's their wings. They're vampires.
It's very good.
So there you go. Episode 77. This is the countdown to 77.
77.
We have one email.
Who's it from?
That's it. I'll give you a guess.
Miranda.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. 100% correct. For we talked Nepo babies earlier in the episode. We've talked about some shit. Not all that good. Not all of it was good, though. Wish we'd remember. Here's the thing, Tears. I thought about Lollapalooza, and that's what we thought we'd talk about a bunch, and I fucking forgot.
Write shit down.
I don't have it in me. I thought about it while I was driving around. Well, we have 2 emails. We have 2 emails. Episode 68 plus 69. Miranda finished them at the same time. Top 3 Beatles songs. Blackbird, 1968.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
68. So fitting for the 68th episode. Here Comes the Sun, 1969. And Let It Be. She didn't know the year of that one, apparently.
Wisdom, let it be.
And then top 3 kid parties. Laser Tag, Roller Skating, and Libby Lou's. What's a Libby Lou?
It's like a girly thing, I think. Where you like dressed up and stuff. You know, can I say something? I've only played laser tag once and I had no clue what I was doing and it wasn't fun.
Laser tag is a good call. I do like laser tag. Libby Lou looks like kind of like
it was like
almost like a Claire's, but you had the party at the Claire's.
Yep.
Is what I'm seeing here.
We didn't have
Claire's
any in
mixed with like it looks like a weird time. Looks like a weird time. Okay. Libby Lou's. Never heard of it. Top 3 emojis: upside down smiley face, the yellow heart, and the gold sparkle. I don't think she's ever sent me any of those. She doesn't love me. Worst ice cream flavors: bubblegum.
Yep.
We talked about this. Didn't even remember
this.
Bubblegum, cotton. Bubblegum is correct. Very correct. I don't know why I didn't have that on my list because it's
so
the fucking worst. Terry used to get it all the time and then suck all the ice cream off of it. Nerds also terrible, but we still got it when we were kids, but it sucks. Cotton candy, peanut butter, she said, is her third. Love peanut butter, but not in my desserts. Crazy talk. You're both wrong about Rocky Road, especially the caramel sauce. Suck your Rocky Road's balls.
Yeah, not great.
Episode 69. So that was 68, 69. Did you both start manifesting 369 yet? No, we have to start. Let's pick something next. Let's come up with Terry next week. Let's both brainstorm and pick things we should manifest.
Okay.
We'll talk about them next
Yeah.
week. Let's really do that. Write that down right now.
I dropped my pen, but I'll do it the second
And Tara's meditation. Are you still meditating into your water? Did that end? Did that end?
I stopped doing that, but I did just get my crystals, so it all could start.
There we go. There we go. I saved a 69 story for this episode, but missed my email last week, so my bad. One more 69 thing. In high school, she's 69 in high school? Jesus Christ. Is this what you're supposed to tell me? In high school, I'd go with my friend to our rival high school football games sometimes because her boyfriend was on their team. And I'm a good friend. For one game, she made herself a shirt with his number on the front and his name on the back. She's told me the story. I didn't have a boyfriend on the team, so she made me one that had 69 on the front and me on the back. And I did definitely wear it. You were a high school hussy. I would say whore, but that'd be inappropriate. When I brought up 2069, I didn't mean to get us all freaked out. My bad. Well, it's called the future. The future's scary. Mm-hmm. Drew, did you have some silly dance moves? Drew did have some silly dance moves at the wedding. Lies, but most weren't silly, and he nailed it. I appreciate his compliment of my dancing. I did that,
You believe it.
I mean, she's solid, but
dancer.
She's not as me.
Okay.
She's not as good as me.
Okay.
Can you agree with that?
Nope.
She's not as good as me. Her brother also in a post did say, I did slay it at the DF. I did. Tara, in your new marketing clothing hobby, she did ask me about that. Tara, in your new making clothing hobby, would you design jean skirts to wear to weddings?
Rude.
She called me today. Is like, did she wear jean shorts to a wedding? I'm like, no, it was a jean skirt. She's like, oh. I'm like, no, that's still fucking ridiculous. So you can definitely say something. So, and she says also she has never won bingo.
Never.
But Tara, would you wear it? Tara wore a jean skirt to a wedding once. It wasn't like no one else did. It wasn't like one of those ones where you go to a wedding, like everyone's dressed like. I'm not saying I was dressed. I was a terrible wedding dresser for years, just because I was an awkward dude. But she went with the wedding. We roasted her pretty hard for wearing this. She looked like she was at a hoedown.
I had long boots.
Do you have furry boots on?
They weren't furry, but they were probably suede.
Yeah, they were like suede boots.
I looked hot.
Happy last day of July. Next week is Lala requesting the band name game. Boom, we did it for you.
And
you haven't already played. If Drew tried ripping apart What a Girl Wants. Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
she watched What a Girl Wants last night. I didn't watch. I sat in the room while she did it. Tara, not good. Very, very bad. And also, Colin Firth wants to fuck Amanda Bynes the whole movie.
No, he doesn't.
Weird. Tara, it's fucking weird. Miranda didn't even deny while we watched it. It was pretty weird.
He does.
It was pretty weird. Not my favorite of her movies. It's pretty bad. It's not good.
It's great.
I thought I liked it. I do not like it. It does not hold up very well.
Or
this is me talking now.
Oh, okay.
That was her whole email. This is me talking now. It's not good,
have to
Tara.
rewatch
It's weird. They have this weird sexual chemistry. I'm starting to think weird things were going on set. It is weird. Give it a watch.
I will.
Like at the very end, it is so weird. Pretty sure, this is from Jeannie Mellon. Pretty sure I never heard the little Johnny joke about the little red Corvette. There was more. I just don't remember them.
Yeah, and she definitely heard it.
It was a thing, man. I don't remember who would. I don't know where we heard them from.
Yeah.
It was like we hung out there was points in our life where we hung out some rough kids.
Yeah.
Depending on if it was at babysitters or at school. There's just rough kids around town.
Yeah.
And they would tell some fucking wild ass jokes. Pretty sure she never heard one though. Did you think you told it before or after you saw the Rocky Horror Picture Show at least 69 times?
I mean.
Oh wow. I would say probably pretty close.
Time?
Probably after.
After, yeah.
Hopefully you didn't understand either one until you were much older. No, we knew what they meant. But also the little Johnny joke, I don't know if you told it totally correct. It doesn't totally make sense. Like the wording, you might not have the wording perfect because it didn't really totally make sense. But I mean, I understand what it meant. But it mostly was just like, yeah, I'm putting my dick in her right now. There was almost like a twist ending, you thought. But the way I worded the sentence about the cha-ting cha-mi man non plus song was correct. Sounds orgasmic. Yeah, we figured that out after we talked about it. You need to listen to the Bridget Bardot version. You still talking about that? We moved on.
She brought it back up when we were talking today.
Right. Hey, Tara, stay dry.
Did you have
anything else? Any holidays or anything like that? Did you have a grievance?
My grievance is my knee hurts, so I had to take a day off of volleyball.
Oh, did you already tell me that?
Yeah.
That's what you told me there. I was only half listening because I was trying to find something. I don't remember. I was writing my stuff down, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Tara, stay dry.
Stay dry. Have a Tuesday.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Melon
Melon
fights.
fights.